Hello, my friends. I'm inspired by my friend Kari. Hi, Kari. To do a couple of chameleon pours on these little 6x6 inch canvases. I love this size canvas. I'm thinking of just going to that size alone. It'll really help my storage problems if I go small, but that probably won't happen. But anyway, I'm going to do two completely different color palettes for each one. So let's get going. I'm using Artist Loft ready to pour paints. They work really well with this technique, but of course you can use any other paints mixed with Floetrol, and I would suggest throwing a little glue in the mixture. I think it will help hold the shape of the cells better. But for this one I'm going to be using black, red, orange, copper, gold, and one I'm calling bronze. It's a bunch of scrapings I scraped up and mixed together, and it came out a pretty cool color. In fact, I'll pour that first so you can see. Has a green tinge to it, but there's copper in there as well, so it oh, that's way too much. I didn't mean to pour that much. Did I? Yeah, I'll go with it. I'll go to the black now. Yeah, that was a lot of copper, or bronze. Red. Orange. Copper. Maybe some more black. Gold. This is a 5-ounce cup. I'm just going to fill it up to the first few lines there, which is probably about 4 ounces. Should be plenty for this size canvas. About out of gold. This will use it up. One more of that bossy copper. That's it. Red. Orange. Use this while I have it. Ooh. Oh well, in a flip cup it's all going to get mixed up. And maybe I'll end it with the black or drama. Okay, I think I'll move the black over here. I'm going to use it with the next pour, but none of these other colors will go in the second one. I'm using the coconut milk hair serum for the oil. Seems to work really well with this technique. And there we go. Interesting. There's that copper. Oh, I like it. I like the way it looks right now. There's always that temptation when you pour something out to not do the technique you were thinking of doing. I'm really liking the way this looks, but I'll tilt it all out and then decide. Okay. I love the way that orange is zipping through there. There's no oil in any of these. I mean, I didn't add any. There might be some in the formula, but that's kind of a cool little pour on its own. But I'm going to do the chameleon thing. So, take my gloves off. I'm done with the tilting for now. I'm liking this bronze color. I was kind of afraid that I put too much in, but really only turned up there. It's kind of a green, metallic green. All right. That glove anyway. And I got my trusty little toothpicks here. I can't remember if I want to use the pointy end or the fatter one. I think I'll use the fatter one. I'm going to start a little off center and just make a spiral. And here we go. Do 4 dabs per dip of silicone. People at the gallery at my show were just fascinated with this technique. I sold all but one of the chameleon pours I brought there. And one left is on my website. And a reminder that for the month of August, free shipping on my website. You pay what it asks for and I reimburse you. I'm sorry if you're tired of hearing that, but you know, I want people to take advantage of that while they can. Now I speed this up. Okay, the copper reacts really nicely with this technique, with the oil. They make really nice, goodly shaped. And look at the way they are with the mix I had. That's nice. Some weirdness there. I'm not sure what that was from. Maybe the gold seems to be the weakest of the colors, so I'm not going to add that to the next one. I like it. It's kind of earthy looking. So let me slide this over here. I should scrape that up and add it to this. I think I will. It's too good to waste. Oh, no. Never mind. I can't because there might be some silicone in there and I don't want to contaminate the paint. So that's too bad. That's not going to happen. All right. Now, this one, entirely different color palette. I'm going to use black, bright blue, aqua green, turquoise, silver, and I have a little bit of magenta left, so I'll throw that in as well. In fact, maybe I'll throw that in now. That's everything. Okay. I'm going to pause here and wait about 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you both of them up close. See if these fill in all that negative space. Okay, my friends, it's been a good 15 minutes. I took the time to clear up my table here and transfer these to a piece of foam core board where they will dry. And here they are. Two different looks because this one I applied in a spiral fashion and this one I kind of followed the curvature of the pour. And yeah, they're both pretty neat. Let me bring you in for a closer look. Those copper ones really retain their shape nicely. And blue's always a winner. They're so pretty. And these paints dry so nicely with a beautiful sheen. I still varnish them, but you don't really need to. They dry pretty shiny, but I do that as a protective measure. All right, my friends, that's it for now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.